Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of Eating on a Budget. Nowadays, just getting to work costs twice as much or more than it used to. And if you buy breakfast on your way into work or you buy lunch while you're at work, that's even more money it costs to go to work. If you buy just a basic hamburger, it's going to be around $1, which isn't too bad. But who's going to get filled up on a basic fast food hamburger? Anything bigger than a basic hamburger could go all the way up to $10 if you wanted a bigger burger or a salad. So you could be paying up to $50 a week for lunch alone or $200 a month. And that's a whole lot of money, whether you can afford it or you're on a budget or not. So today, I'm going to show you how to make lunch for the week for $8.80. And this doesn't necessarily have to be lunch. It could be a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or all three. This recipe is going to make about 12 one-cup servings, which works out to be 73 cents per serving. So the first thing we need is a whole chicken, and I got this 5.07 pound chicken on sale for 99 cents a pound for a total of $5.02. Now you can cook this chicken any way you like to cook it. You can fry it, you can grill it, you can broil it, you can boil it, you can bake it, you can barbecue it, you can smoke it. It's the Bubba Gump of chickens. I actually love to boil or poach chickens, which is what we're doing today. So you put the chicken in a large pot, and don't forget the giblets. They'll be a nice little snack. And it looks like today they just gave us 2 pieces of gizzard. Now fill up the pot with water until the chicken is covered. Now once the pot is full and the chicken is covered, we need to season it. And you can season the chicken with whatever you like. You can keep it as simple as salt and pepper, or add aromatic vegetables and some of your other favorite seasonings. But today, I'm just using kosher salt, black pepper, granulated garlic, granulated onion, and rubbed sage. Once everything's in the pot, give it a mix, turn the heat up to high, bring it up to a rapid boil, cover, reduce to medium-low, and let it simmer for 45 minutes to an hour. The one thing you don't want to do is overcook your chicken, unless of course you like dry, stringy chicken. After simmering on medium-low for 1 hour, our chicken is ready, and it's just cooked through. Like I said before, you don't want to overcook it to the point it's falling apart. You still want the meat to have some integrity and texture. Now pull the chicken out of the pot and let it cool for about 15 minutes before you start pulling the chicken off the bones. Now if you really want to be frugal and make the most out of what you have, save this rich, savory liquid gold for future recipes that call for chicken broth. Once the chicken's cooled for about 15 minutes, go ahead and start pulling the pieces off, and then start pulling the meat off the bones. I don't think I need to bore you, the people, with that whole process. So let's get back to our liquid gold. Now like I said, you could save this and freeze it, or you can use it like we're going to today to get as much flavor into this dish as we possibly can. So bring it back up to a boil and add 1 pound of rotini noodles, and then cook according to the instructions on the box. While our rotini noodles are cooking, let's get everything else ready. Once we pulled all the meat off the chicken and cubed it up and discarded the bones and the skin, we had about 2 3/4 pounds of chicken. Now to the chicken, you can add whatever vegetables or fruits you like. Just use whatever you have on hand or whatever you like. To keep this basic, we're adding some diced red onion and some celery, followed by mayonnaise, and you use as much or as little mayonnaise as you like. And we like it extra creamy, so we add a lot. I said this was a good budget meal. I didn't say it was a healthy budget meal, but I guess you could substitute some of the mayonnaise with Greek yogurt. Again, use what you like. If you want to keep it on a lighter side, you could use olive oil and vinegar, or you could use a light Italian dressing, or use a 50-50 mix of Dijon mustard and mayonnaise. Now if you wanted to stop right here and keep it at just a simple chicken salad and enjoy it as a sandwich or on crackers, you could, because it's delicious as is by itself. But I love chicken salad by itself, and I love pasta salad, so why not combine the two? Which brings us back to the rotini pasta that's been cooking in the liquid gold according to the package instructions. Once the pasta is done, drain it, but do not rinse it. If you rinse it, you're going to rinse all the starch off the pasta and nothing's going to stick to it. So once you've drained the pasta, let it cool down for a couple minutes and then pour it in with your chicken salad. And you want to do this while the noodles are still a little bit warm. It'll make it a little bit easier to mix everything together. Let me tell you, after cooking the rotini pasta in the liquid gold, it took simple, generic rotini pasta to a whole new level of deliciousness. They had a rich, savory flavor from the chicken and the seasonings and the fat in the chicken. And then, of course, with the addition of the pasta, we had to add more mayonnaise. Now give it a really good mix, and then taste for seasonings and adjust accordingly. And then pop it into the refrigerator for a couple hours, but overnight is best. Now here's our finished chicken pasta salad after sitting in the fridge overnight. Remember in the beginning I told you this whole dish only cost a total of $8.80. And this is one of the 12 73-cent servings I was talking about. The serving size ended up being over a cup and a half of big chunks of tender juicy chicken, crispy vegetables, creamy mayonnaise, and super savory rotini pasta. Whether you're on a budget or not, one thing we can agree on. This will be a fantastic, delicious, and filling breakfast, lunch, or dinner for 73 cents. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.